Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm cold. It's awful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Really quite windy, quite wet, and quite cold.
It's horrible in Liverpool weather.
So it's... what difference do you think this kind of weather makes to you when you're driving?
Like, I don't know, wind thingy, that's a bit different, isn't it?
Might buffer us around a bit. Would it? What about other road users? Can't even say it. Other road users? Think it'd have an impact on them? What might you be looking out for, do you reckon?
Like, speeding. I don't know. No, I know what I'm on about. Like, it's hard, I don't know, it's more dull, isn't it? So it's pretty hard to keep.
So visibility's not as good?
No.
So that's something to take into account. I mean, particularly when we're looking at stuff like defensive driving, which we're doing quite a bit of now, like meeting situations. Any other type of road would help if I was able to say it. Any other kind of road user that might be affected by this kind of weather? I'm thinking particularly in terms of wind. Do you ever think about it when you're out and about as a pedestrian and the wind's blustery like this? What do? You can muffle up, don't you?
Yeah.
Hood up, perhaps woolly hat on.
Oh, on the road.
Yeah.
Drivers.
So, pedestrians. So if you ever think about it, that's going to affect what you hear, what you see. Sometimes people are in a hurry, rushing across from one side of the road to the other. So, as well as it affects our visibility, it affects theirs, but also if they've got the hood up and the hat down and all the other bits and pieces that go with it, that can have an effect. What about people on bikes, motorbikes? Yeah. Especially when it's windy like this.
Like, yeah.
So it's a case of being aware of them as well. And simple little things like, say for example, this was a long straight road up here. There was a motorbike coming towards you. And they came into this opening here. The wind might blow them across into our path. So we're watching for places where they might get affected.
It's like on motorway, ain't it, when they have them bridges things. You can feel your car.
When you come into the open, well, if you're on a motorbike, that really pushes you away. Other things that can happen, if they're overtaking a wagon, a big vehicle, it shelters them from the wind a bit. And then when they come past it, they get blown again. So it's just, there's extra things to look out for in weather like this because it affects loads of people different ways. Obviously the rain, so the road's wet and you kind of brake as hard. This time of year, leaves. You ever slipped on wet leaves? Trying to brake hard on wet leaves is a nightmare, so you've got to be aware of them as well. So lots to look out for.
There isn't, actually.
There is. So, have you done your reflection from last week?
I did.
Let's have a look.
But it's hard picking what we're going to do today.
Well, yeah, because we've covered an awful lot of stuff, haven't we?
Don't know whether to go back again or the thing. But we just did removers last session, didn't we?
We did. And how do you think that went?
Good. It made me realise I hadn't forgot out all out. I tried.
What is it they say? It's like riding a bike. Except it's not. It's like driving a car, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You haven't forgotten because you kind of taught yourselves to do that. The right-hand reverse, how do you think that went?
Good.
Just worked it out, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's because we've taken the time and, the route that you've taken down, the manoeuvre route, you've built up a solid set of skills. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah. Always makes me nervous like that when people reverse at high speed and they're not watching where they're going. Bless. Anyway, that's an aside. So we did all the manoeuvres, so you got them down as a solid set. We've done a bit of town and city centre, well, not city centre because we haven't got any city centres around here.
One's Wakey and that's well far away, isn't it?
You've done, I was going to say you might want to start having a look at all these and tick off what you've done, but you've done it, excellent.
Well, I can tick that off now actually.
You can. There you go.
Just basically.
Let's do that while we're on. Let's have a little, it's worthwhile taking a couple of minutes and just seeing where we're at and where we might need to go.
These are just test ones, the 10, isn't it? And
they are, that's right.
we have no stuff done that, like all mirror checks and stuff.
Yep. I mean, what we'll be doing now is just experiencing different road layouts as we go forward. So it's going to be nice to... We've almost got a full set, haven't we? Traffic lights and stuff. It's just same stuff in different scenarios, isn't it? The only thing we haven't done is dual carriageways. Now, it doesn't mean because we haven't done it, doesn't mean we've got to do it today. We can also go back over what we've done, because we've talked about it before, and it's about feeling confident. And only you know when you feel confident.
Yeah, I'm confident in all the removers.
Okay.
Yeah. Most things. I'm all. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So how do you think about your driving outside of that? Is there anything in that you'd want to work on, or?
We did a lot of that, didn't we?
We did.
We've done a lot of lessons of that.
Well, yeah. Well, to be honest, that's come in everything we've done, hasn't it, really? So it's good that nothing jumps out to say, oh, I need to do that. That tells you something, doesn't it?
Yeah. I do need to move on to that, but
Okay.
if I'm not, it's better to do all this and then to go on to that. If you get
that's
me.
fine. Yeah, that's not a problem with that at all. So, in order to do that, what do you think might help us to get all of that done?
Go through everything.
Okay.
Well, that's what we always do. Isn't it?
Yeah.
What level am I at then?
You're kind of here, aren't you?
What's
In fact,
11?
no, you're here. 11 is, if you look, it's got you down the side here.
Oh, right.
11 has a perception, so you're kind of here. Dual carriageways, town and city centre driving. We've done a lot of town driving, and then progressive and eco-safe driving.
What's eco save?
Not wasting fuel.
So keep on going to a higher gear.
Higher gear where it's possible. Not using too much gas, not braking hard. People think that's always a bit weird. You know, braking hard uses fuel. But it's not the actual braking hard that uses the fuel, it's picking the speed back up. So if we can plan our route ahead so that we're spotting things, it ties in with defensive driving. If you spot something early enough and you just have to just ease off the gas a little bit and then you just squeeze the gas back on when it's cleared, you've not wasted fuel. If you brake to a stop.
That's what we do anyway, isn't it?
It is,
At
yeah.
traffic lights when you know, yeah.
So we've been doing that all the time, really. So it's just sort of refining that. Tell you what you might want to do after we've done today's lesson. If you want to have a look at the targets for them, in fact, have a look now if you like. See how many of them you think you've done. So 13 and 14. Oh, back here in the yellow bits. So lesson 13 and 14 should give you.
11.
So have a look at these. We've done some of these things. Obviously, snow and ice we haven't been able to do.
We haven't really driven it
Well, we're going to
down.
be doing some of that today, aren't we? Strong winds and unusual air currents. It's also
We've
a
done
little bit
that.
low light. We have.
Sunlight.
We haven't had heavy rain
No.
yet. We'll just have to wait and see if it comes along.
Do you have to go through all them now? Is it all changed?
You don't have to, no. But what we
I
will
thought
do
they were
is,
going to change it though.
they're talking about it, but they're not doing it just yet. We'll come back to that a little later. Or we might get lucky, I don't know about lucky, and hit some bad
Okay.
weather. So it's all about awareness and planning. Being aware of what's around you and acting accordingly. Number 8, further down there, well 7 and 8, emotional intelligence. That's, or EQ as they call it. That's about managing yourself and how you feel. In relation to what other people do sometimes as well, because people will.
With anxiety and stuff.
That's part of it, but it's also keeping a lid on feeling angry, because people will sometimes do things that'll drive you nuts. If you get angry, you've increased your chances of having an accident, because you don't drive the same when you're angry. It's the same as if you're tired or that sort of stuff. You know, you've probably noticed as you've gone along, some lessons you'll have felt better than others. And it's probably, some of that will be to do with the mood that you're in at the start of the lesson. Because we are all driven by our emotions, whether we like it or not. So keeping a lid on strong emotions is important. But we'll come back to more of that. It's all managing the situation, which includes you. So if you have a look at 13.
Town and city.
As well as, well, actually 12, 13 and 14. Dual carriage, we'll come to in a bit. But if you have a look, you'll have seen quite a good bit of that. So that might be a useful exercise when you get a few minutes, just to look at the ones and think about what you've done.
Know what signs and markings and stuff.
Okay, cool. We'll find out on Wednesday, won't we?
I was 3 marks off last time. That is it. I have
Get
been
it this time.
revising.
Excellent.
It was like 3 hours there and 3 hours back to Liverpool, so I was on my phone app.
Cool,
So
excellent.
it's been good. I
Good,
think
good.
I don't want to be too big-headed and walking and then fail. But
No, it's just like quietly confidence, what we're looking for.
Yep.
So maybe a useful exercise to have a look at that at some point. and then that'll tell you what you've done, what you haven't, and then we can start filling in the gaps. So you like to just go over, just really sort of making things that we've already done solid. So drive on some different roads, different places, see what comes up.
Yeah.
All right.
Where about? What different roads?
Just different layouts. There's one or two places where road layouts can be a little bit awkward sometimes. So we can maybe find some of them, perhaps. That seemed like a plan. Like a mystery tour.
We'll get lost.
That's happened before.
Was it?
Gosh, yeah. Because I'm not from round here. Sometimes when we head off, I suddenly think, not sure where I am now.
I know my way around.
I mean, I've got a pretty good sense of direction. It happened on one of Bobby Joe Turner's lessons. I just said to her, do you know where we are? She was like, no. I went, no, neither do I. So we had to guess our way back.
Where did she go?
We're in Wakefield. Well, I don't know
In
Wakefield.
Wakey? Oh no, I don't like Wakey.
I hadn't a clue where we were.
Wakey.
So, make yourself comfy and we'll be off.
Okie dokie.
Onwards and upwards.
Alright.
So whose car's that one?
Our Emma's.
Ah, right.
She had that horrible Fiat one, like our Claire, didn't she?
Yeah.
And then I forgot what else she had. She had the boyfriends, didn't she? You know, when you saw her.
Ah, right.
And now her boyfriend's bought her that.
Very nice.
It's an old car, but it's alright.
Kind of whack Toyotas.
Low mileage on it.
So if we head out here and go right and then right. And then right at the end.
Do you reckon I can do it?
I reckon you can.
Second. It's just slower, isn't it? So if there's no one about, you can really, can't you?
Then left at the end of the road. Well,
Left.
did you control the car there?
Yeah.
There you go. That's all that matters. That's the question the examiner asks himself. You know, he's sat here thinking, well, do you know what you're doing? Do you look like you know what you're about? And if the answer is yes, well, that's pretty much what we're looking for.
Go on. But does it use more fuel being in second?
When you did that there, no, that's fine. You're using the appropriate gear because you're pointing downhill. You don't need first. To use first and then second would use more fuel.
Like this, that used more fuel, didn't it?
But you needed to there. So it's all about compromise as well. So just getting the balance right. How's your visibility to the front?
Oh! Wait. Why didn't he slow down?
Why didn't you?
But it was my right of way, wasn't it?
Ah, no then.
Oh no, because the car was on my side.
We'll follow the road ahead of the roundabout.
Can I just stop here to sort my thingy out?
Yeah, sure.
My bad. It's okay. How'd you do it?
There you go.
Just one, yeah?
One will put it on intermittent. The next one will take it up to on all the time slow. The next one up all the time fast.
So
The back one, you push it away from you. That'll put it on. If you push it away again, it'll turn it off.
oh, so that's
So that's just on once and then off.
Should this be alright, or should I have it on the other one?
What do you reckon? Is it keeping it clear? You want it on just so that it keeps it clear, not too much, otherwise that.
It'll be fine, won't it?
Okay. So that situation that we had back there, even if it was.
Like that one?
Go on then, we'll try that, see how it works.
Okay.
The situation back there,
Yeah,
as
I
you're coming in, we arrived at the same time.
Yeah.
So he didn't back off, but we didn't back off. One of us needed to change speed, either speed up or slow down, so you don't arrive at the gap at the same time. What you've got to assume, and it's a terrible thing to say, you've just got to assume that the people around you are idiots.
Yeah.
And that they're going to do something stupid. And then if they do, you're not surprised. So that sort of situation, to manage that, easy enough would have been.
It was
maybe the easier
close.
option.
But
Oh, there was plenty of room. There was no danger, otherwise I'd have piled in. Second exit. Off you go when you're ready.
okay. Second. Okay, so
Yes,
down
please.
to one stop.
Yes.
Okay.
So hazard perceptions, like these guys with the fluorescent jackets on. What are they going to do? At the minute, you cannot really tell.
Because they've got woolly hats.
Yeah, that's right. Can't hear you coming. He's just stepped out without looking.
So there could be someone else, couldn't there?
That's right.
Or
So the
other
door of
side
the van's
that
open.
van.
That's
Yeah.
right. Good stuff. Follow the road ahead at the crossroads. So it's that kind of stuff. So like here, she's busy checking her change, not watching where she's going. That's why she nearly fell over the fence.
Well, am I going straight on?
Yes, please.
Do I have to stop at this? Oh no, that one, right?
If you can get the opportunity to keep going, you can do, but it's tricky here.
Is that
isn't it?
in?
If you're not sure, take it back to neutral, clutch up and down, and try again. Yep. How's that? That feels
Better.
in.
Why did it feel weird?
Sometimes they just end in a position where they don't get quite all the way in. Reverse is the gear that normally that happens to. But if you're not sure, take it out again, clutch down, up. Oh, sorry, clutch up and down rather. It'll go back in. So you're just kind of resetting everything. The teeth haven't quite lined up. So we're always playing the defensive driving end of things. It's about playing the what-if game. Like here, what do you think's going to happen here?
Because it's got headphones in.
Yep. How about this lady here?
And like she could cross foot shop because there's a shop there. She don't know.
Good. So this guy on the right, he's already looked over his shoulder like that, so you know what he's thinking of doing. Spotted the car coming the other way. Good stuff. Right at the end of the road.
Right.
Yes, please.
And I have to stop at this. Go on, bloody hell.
Yep.
He wasn't on this side of the road.
He wasn't.
No.
At the head of the mini roundabout. So say for example you were coming down this road, braking is very difficult on there because of all the leaves.
And at this side of the road as well.
Yeah. So if you have the opportunity, maybe just keep yourself a teeny bit wider just to stay safe. Left at the end of the road, please.
We're braking round here with what leaves, isn't it?
That's right. Look at this van. Look at the speed he's coming.
I'm not too far back, am I?
No, this is fine. You just feel that little zzz as you pulled away there.
Is that with
It
leaves?
was losing the grip on the leaves here. What we'll do is we'll take the next road on the right, please.
The right, also, yeah.
We'll pass the garage.
Also down Aquafway.
Towards Aqua.
Yeah.
And then we'll cut back into this
Yeah,
estate
and
here
then-
because there's some interesting roads. So what we're looking to do really for a test is to show the examiner that you're in control of what's around you and that you're reacting according to whatever's about. That you're sort of, it's a measured drive, if you like, taking account of what's around you. Not too quick, not too slow, just right.
So this is fine, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
And you wanting to pull out. It's a big car.
It's good.
Loads of roadworks, isn't there?
There is, everywhere. I've got a theory, I don't think they've got anywhere to store the cones. I think that's what it is, so they just leave them out on the road.
Probably do. It's downhill, isn't it? So I don't really need to be in first, do I?
No, you
If
don't
it's
really.
slow crawling, it's okay, isn't it?
If you were further toward, that's fine here.
Oh yeah, but like pulling out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's all about choosing the right things to do in the situation you find yourself in.
Because this is technically like saving fuel, isn't it? Not?
It is. It is.
And it isn't bad to keep a brake on, is it? Or
No, that's fine. But we generally say if a pause becomes a wait.
this is quite long, isn't it?
It is.
Should
Go
have.
to handbrake neutral because you'll get plenty of time. Can you see? I can't quite see the light from here,
See
but
it all. I thought it was all moving. There's no point, is there?
no. So you may as well just relax. It's especially important for people who, drive for a living to take these little moments, just to chill. Because if you're tense all the time, it wears you out.
Especially if they're driving for a long time to work or whatnot.
Oh, that's right. So you might get a guide from the traffic coming the other way. Huh?
Is that road blocked or something?
They've got traffic lights three-way, I think. Yeah, it is.
So I'll be on the other side of the road.
There's a little bay for us to pull in now. And as you can see, they're starting to move now, so you've got plenty of time to get ready.
No one's coming this way, is it?
That's good. There shouldn't be, but best to keep an eye out. Somebody might come out of here, somebody might pull in the garage.
Or them.
One of these guys. So this is the right speed.
Didn't want to go any faster, really.
Well, you're able to stop
Where am I-
in the
so
distance. You
where am
can
I
see the
turning?
clear. Go a bit further down. See where the white van is there now. And take that turning on the right. I think it's the second.
What?
Second road on the right. This is the first.
Second one?
It's just round the corner.
I don't know.
If you have a look at the houses, you can just see where the end of the houses is. That's where our road is.
Down there, so it's
That's
past
the
that thingy?
It is.
Oh, okay. Would it be fine?
That's fine.
Oh, I was a bit on that side.
A little bit.
No, do you know where you are? I've never been down here. It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Next road on the right, please. So what do you reckon? How was that? Okay. Would second have helped you more, do you think?
Maybe. Because it kind of struggled, like,
A little
going
bit.
up.
A little. So tell me what you see up here.
Should I change to second?
Do what you feel. Do what you feel the car needs you to do, and then see how it feels afterwards. What do you reckon?
More better?
We'll go ahead of the roundabout. Now, look where we've parked here.
It's terrible, that.
Actually,
How am I meant to...
do the best you can.
That's rubbish. Like, do you have to go around it?
You do if you can. Just sometimes that's difficult because of the shape of the road. You've just got to make the best effort you can. So our friend parking on the right there, actually parking on the mini roundabout, didn't make life very easy. Left at the next one, please.
So these are little ones.
They are.
Do I have to...
What do you reckon?
I don't have to, there's nobody about. Would I have failed
Nope.
if I didn't?
No. I think it's always probably a policy to, if you're going from one road to another, stick a signal on.
Just get in the habit of doing it so you don't forget, really.
Well, it's to give information to other road users. So again, nicely dealt with. You can see that there was potential for an issue. Anywhere where you can come into conflict with other road users, it pays you just to do what you're doing and allow yourself a bit more time and space. So they
It's
occasionally
really
play
nice
around
round
here. It's lovely around here, yeah. We'll follow the road around to the left. What do you think the dangers might be here?
Someone coming up fast.
Yeah, cutting the corner. You see it all the time. There you go, there's something else. You're going to follow around with the right.
I realise it's not sharp, is it?
Just like that.
Yeah. At least I slowed down. What if I didn't then?
Well, you would have been in trouble, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I know where we are. It's school down here, isn't it?
It is. Take the second left. This is the first.
So down here?
Yes, please.
This goes in a big circle, doesn't it?
It does.
My friends are down here. Should I go down to second? I've missed it. It's... I don't know. It's not in, is it?
So, up and down. I'll tell you the wrong. What's the next one on the left? My apologies.
Am I going down here? Down here?
No, the next one. That's me getting lost again.
What?
So take this next road on the left here.
Down here?
So
Why have you done this to me?
different
It's
junctions.
horrible round
It is.
here.
It is.
I've just messed everyone out.
No, nobody else about it, so we're all right.
Down there it went around in a circle back to that road again.
Well, this one can as well. What we'll do is we'll go right at the end of the road.
Sort of busy road.
Well, they're awkward because they're really tight. There's not really much space.
I have to stop here.
Yep. Have a look at the road markings at the end of this road.
What?
So pop a signal on.
Can no one... Do I go out that
On
way?
the right-hand side. Yeah.
So no one can go in this way?
I can't. Have a look on the road. It says no entry.
Oh. I can't see.
Tricky one.
I generally cannot... I can't see.
All you can do is lean forward and creep like you're doing until you will get a view.
Because I'm not that actually. Right, okay. It's a bus. Was that a bit fast?
No, it's fine. You're moving into fast-moving traffic. That's fine. We'll take the next road on the right. Now again, look at the road markings here.
Next one.
Yeah, so this one just over.
It is. I know which way it goes in. It's that one.
So we want to be in the middle. That's good. Now this is
This one.
That's it. This is an easy one to shoot past. But if you're aware of it, that makes life a bit easier.
Yeah. My mate lives up here. Second's good up here.
Yeah. That's good. Again, potential hazards. What might you expect here, do you think?
Someone could be on the side of it.
We'll go left at the end of the road.
Left, yeah.
Nice. Now this gets properly interesting.
Only one way streets.
Yep, there you go. I'll serve you one on Wednesday.
Stop being mean. I am.
No, it is a one-way street. However, I came down here on my bike a little while back and the guy came out of this driveway and turned this way.
Well,
I said to him, well, look at you silly Billy. Or something like that. So, have a look here.
someone
What's
could
that
be
all
up
about?
there, but
Good, well done. Left at the end of the road.
it's only luck because I live round here. Do you know what I mean?
Well, can you imagine if you didn't know that was there and you came on this road on test?
Right, so is this really bad? This
It is.
because of me leaves.
That's it.
Am I going left? Did you
Yes,
say?
please.
Yeah. So is that right? Going
Yep.
down like that?
Absolutely. No danger of you skidding there.
It's because my foot was. It's my fault. I know I wasn't going to do it. My foot was right.
Good, well done.
My bad. There's loads of leaves.
They're all.
Scared. I haven't like them when I was pulling out at that
And left at the
junction down
roundabout.
there. Left.
Yes, please. Towards sunny Fev.
Yeah. That's such a nice place. scared of this
Well done.
roundabout, like loads.
So you keep your eye on this lot as well. They'll might give you an opportunity to go. Well done. The problem with this roundabout layout here, nobody seems to know what to do. And
I know what to do.
I mean, other road users, when you catch that grey car that stopped in the middle, it's just like, well, we just weren't sure who had priority. It's the right thing to do if you're not sure to hang back, but it causes chaos. I thought we might have caught some of the lollipop ladies.
What time is it? 2:30. No.
A little bit early yet, isn't it?
My thing has gone off.
No.
So you didn't even know.
I wasn't sure. So you can see when you're coming up the road how difficult it is. Well, you already know because you've come out of there.
Yeah.
But you've done the right thing. You've just inched forward, keeping yourself safe until you were sure you had the view that you needed. What are you expecting down here?
Why?
I just wondered if you've been reading the signs.
Yeah?
What are you expecting then? What have the signs told us?
What did the sign say?
Yeah, busted. Elderly people. Elderly house. You see there were like two people stooped over one walking stick. It's for that old folks home back there. So obviously it takes them a bit longer to get across the road.
It's 30 down here, isn't it?
It is.
Then does it go to 40?
It does, once you get to the bottom.
Oh. It's hard to keep at 30 though.
It is.
There's no cocktails, that's why I'm
We'll do it for the crematorium because people sometimes pull out and they haven't got a very good view.
Should I go to 4th then? Is that same view?
Do it and see how it feels.
That one?
How does that feel?
More smoothly.
Yeah.
It's easy to keep it at 40. Do you know what I mean?
Sometimes difficult to keep it in 30 and 4th. So we're managing the situation in front of us beautifully.
It's windy.
It is. There's a point just
feel
up.
it.
I don't know if you feel this much in the car. There's a point just a little bit up here, just as we get past the 30, where the wind will hit you. Just at the end of these bushes. It's not quite the same in the car. Came up here on my bike and it really pushed me out of the way. So you're looking for, you've got the houses here. If you suddenly had a clearing where there was a gap, sometimes the wind can buffet you.
Yeah.
Can move you quite a distance, left to right. Yeah. So a situation like that, again, beautifully handled. Keep an eye on what's behind you as well, though, just in case somebody's being daft. So what might you expect here, do you think?
Kids walking. Oh no.
They do unexpected things sometimes, don't they?
Like when I was in Liverpool, it's horrible around there. Oh no. Have you ever drove there?
I have.
It's horrible.
So
I'm
the traffic
dreading
lights
it.
every 25 metres.
And like one-way streets and stuff. Oh no.
Tons of traffic.
In Leeds, it was. My dad picked me up yesterday in Leeds bus station. Oh, and we got lost like mad.
I hate Leeds. I love Leeds. I hate driving in Leeds. It's just I cannot work out the one-way system. I can quite often see where I want to be, but I can't get to it. So the likes of here, it's not so bad in the car, but if you're on a bike, you can see that the wind's blowing down this road. You'll probably feel it as you go past the junction, just to give you well, that little bit of movement in a car would push a push bike or a motorbike 2 or 3 feet across.
I hate wind. It's horrible. Yeah, I felt it coming up there past Farm Coffee.
When we get to the traffic lights, we'll take the road to the right, please.
Up lane.
That's the one, yeah. Again, well handled. So people do unexpected things. I was going to say quite a lot of the time, but all the time, to be fair.
See, we're going to second then, but we have to stop anyway, I forgot. Should I stay here?
Absolutely right. Always keep the crossing clear just in case the lights change.
I am a bit too close, aren't I, though?
No? Oh,
I am just on it, though, aren't I?
yeah, but he was in our lane. Which is a bit alarming. Now this is I might not be so bad today because there'll be so many pedestrians around with it being so horrible weather. But the amount of people who just cross the road here without looking is frightening.
Like him getting it, you know he's gonna get in his car.
Yep.
You never know, do you?
No, you don't, and that's exactly it. People do the strangest things. So you've seen that things can change in front of you pretty quickly. Same thing can happen behind.
I am looking.
Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't suggesting that you weren't. Just checking.
Does that mean no lorries down here?
Yeah. Next road on the right, please. Or if you like, right at the traffic lights.
It's like, it seems like one-way road, doesn't it? Around here.
Yeah, normally you get a lot more pedestrians down there, and it's a lot more interesting.
What? I thought it was a straight line. I didn't know you had to give way.
You don't.
No.
But you can see the way that they've parked there has created a little bit of a difficulty. So there was actually room for them
Oh, I
to go
thought it
through.
was a thingy one.
No, it's not. No.
So we just kind of just forced him way out,
Yeah.
didn't we?
So wherever there's potential for stuff, so what does his positioning tell you?
That it's a sharp corner kind of thing.
So we've already learned some stuff about whoever's driving that car, haven't we?
He's good.
Do you think?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Why? What are you suggesting?
Well, I would suggest that he stopped where he clearly could have gone in the middle of the road, so I'm not sure his decision-making skills are terribly good.
Yeah, but he's protecting his car.
Well, fair enough.
Because he could have, I don't know.
But it does show me that he might just put the brakes on at any minute. So you've done exactly what I would do, and you've held back from it.
Just like that car is behind me. He'll right up my ass when I saw him.
You hear it all the time. A mate of mine was, "Ooh, you had an accident, you ran in the back of another car." And it's quite simple. If you hit a car with the front of yours, that's your fault.
Yeah. Yeah, because I clear.
But he was like, yeah, but they stopped. Well, yeah, you should watch where you're going.
Shouldn't be right up next to
I'll not
him,
tell you
should
what he said to me. There's also another little bit of an issue with this guy. He's speeding up and slowing down all the time.
He might not know where he's going.
Yeah. So he's probably looking for somewhere. Again, the fact that he's not...
Where am I going?
Straight on, please, yeah. He's not gone at the lights probably means he's given it this looking for somewhere. So I might expect him to stop up here somewhere.
It's horrible down here.
Yep.
Oh no, I used to go to that school, didn't I?
Oh, so you know the road?
Yeah, I know the road. Of course I do.
What are you supposed they're going to do?
Park full of kids. I don't know, go up there. But it's my road.
again,
They're crossing my roads.
But you've done the right thing. You've eased back because you were expecting trouble.
For me? No, it's horrible. Without buses. Do you know how many buses there is?
Oh yeah.
It's loads. My school's massive, so. Well, my old school.
So again, he's driving. It's not erratic, but it's not smooth, and there's something not 100% right about it. So.
So
you've
two
done the
cars
right
go
thing.
and go.
And they can.
I've just seen him get past it, that's why.
Yep. But again, you're doing the right thing. Slow down. It's like here it makes it a little bit more interesting because there's a car there. So there is still room to go through,
Yeah.
but you need to do it at a speed where you could stop.
Yeah.
If somebody opened the door.
Also, sorry, go on. No, you go on.
On roads like this, you can sometimes get an idea of where the road's going to go. Here you can't, but sometimes you've got a bend, you can see across the hedges.
You can't really.
You can't here, but some of them you can. Sorry, you were going to say?
No, they're right. Going on to, like, I can't explain it. Once I've come up here, and bike has been on opposite side of the road. When they shouldn't have been, they have to be on the same, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So going around that corner, it was terrible, we nearly crashed on that. And so really, you have to be really wary of
You do. Right at the roundabout, please.
all the way round to Cat.
That's it.
So do I have to signal going round all of it?
Yeah.
I thought we were going to turn.
Well, you couldn't really tell, could you?
No, I thought
They weren't
were,
indicating, and the position didn't say anything.
Please.
That's it. Well done.
That's fine, yeah.
You weren't actually steering while you changed that.
No.
Perfectly okay. Then right at the next roundabout.
All the way round.
Yes, please.
I just get a little bit confused
That's
when you
okay.
say just right. When I shouldn't really, but...
We never worry too much about that because you're never going to be tested on your ability to know your left from your right or to follow directions. You're tested on your ability to drive.
It's okay. Why did he flash at me?
I don't know, I think he was flashing at the guy behind.
He was flashing at me.
How do you know?
I don't need my lights on.
No, you don't.
So we were what? What have I done?
It might be his mate behind us.
Oh. Are you sure?
No.
What is it, 30?
Not yet.
So it was 40?
50.
50?
It's 30 now, though.
Oh, right, okay. Why was that a 50?
It's just the speed limit they've deemed it to be. It's
So it
normally
wasn't like,
safety
because
based.
it was coming off, like, I don't know.
And then ahead of the next roundabout.
Feels too slow.
Yeah, once you've been travelling fast, 30 soon feels slow, doesn't it?
But it is very fast when you're stopping.
Yeah.
It is fast. Right now. Do I do that?
You don't need a signal on the way in on this one, just on the way out.
Was that a bit too soon, that one?
Oh, it's okay.
I ain't confused anyone really.
No.
So it's completely fine.
The general rule is you should be driving around and not adversely affect other road users.
I don't know why they're going right. Like, what if I'm... Oh. I'd never go right behind someone and they learn a driver.
Well,
They could easily go back.
Well, it doesn't matter who they are. What if they break down? You can't get past them then, can you?
No. I just don't know. It's more pressure on me then. And then what else are they going to expect me to mess up, aren't they? Really? Do you get me?
Yeah, people don't tend to think as much.
What if my brake goes?
Yeah, you could roll back into them, couldn't you? I mean, we know you're not doing it, but he doesn't know that.
Am I?
Go right at the roundabout.
So this lane.
That's the one.
Well, which one am I going off? Down Eastern Court?
That's the one, yeah.
Do I need to signal?
Yes.
And I can go?
You can, well done.
So,
well done. So the red car pulled onto the roundabout when he couldn't clear your lane, which he shouldn't have done. But you spotted him, and that's the main thing.
It's okay. Do you trust me?
I do. It's always about tackling these things at the right speed. If you've got the speed right, it gives you the time. If you've got the time, you've got the space. If you've got the space, you've got the time. Follow the road ahead. We'll follow the signs towards Pontefract.
Oh, so I'm just driving back to Ponty?
Yeah.
Mackie's way.
Yeah. There's no road markings here, but there's enough room for 2 lanes. So we should keep ourselves tucked to the left half of it if you can. What time do you finish work tonight?
Only 8. I'm only
that's not so
doing
bad.
4 8s today, tomorrow. Should I stop?
Well done. Good.
I can't get by.
Did you
That
notice
was
what?
okay, yeah?
It was fine. Did you notice what happened with the white van?
No.
He sped up.
So I'd have to stop.
Yep.
Did he tell me to go?
Yes.
Did you see my hand? I tried to thank him.
So yeah, the white van sped up to stop you coming through. There was no need, but there you go. We'll follow the road ahead. If you
It
have a look
looks
at the-
like there was going to be enough room, but no,
Yeah.
the one.
No, you're quite right.
Because he didn't really put himself on curb or out, did he?
No.
If he did, then I could
So
probably.
if you get the chance, pop into the left-hand lane. We'll just have a quick.
Left hand.
Yeah. It'll make it easier for you in a bit.
Gonna go.
Well,
I know.
stick with the left-hand lane.
My dad always goes to the right one.
You can use either.
No, this is confusing. There's one lane where you're fast and then the one in.
I think if you're given if you've got the choice, use the left one. Because we'll be the only people doing the speed limit.
Yeah.
That's cool. Good lane discipline. And if you've been on this road often enough, you'll see that
It's terrible.
as we come onto the Ponty Road, people chop in and...
See,
do
that
all
was
sorts of
okay, that wasn't it? I didn't have to stop and start.
That's eco-safe driving. The
Would
guy
I
in
get
front-
extra marks?
No, unfortunately no.
I should.
But an examiner would be impressed by that kind of driving. See, it's the
But you have
same
to be
here.
careful with people behind you.
He's
to cut.
correct. He's rushed up, braked hard, and then rushed away again. You just eased off the gas and eased back on. You've not used anywhere near as much fuel as him.
Watch people, so, you know. I'm gonna have to stop that, really.
So when it comes to the independent driving bit of the test,
It's okay, just then. What's he playing at?
is that embryonic road rage?
No. No, come on, Danny. You can do this. Why are you changing to this one?
Bit of aggressive driving, that, wasn't it? Really? Get over, I'm not letting you through. So if you have a look at the way that traffic's all bunched up there, you'll see brake lights all the time. Whereas where you are here, all you've got to do is sometimes just ease off. You can use the hill to actually slow you down and keep your space in. The guy behind us has done the same thing. Get wide open spaces to the right, so there's more danger of being affected by the wind.
You're meant to always have two hands on the wheel.
You are. Unless you're using another control.
Which I want, but I don't know whether... I was deciding whether to change gear. Do you know what I mean?
On that front, the gear changing thing, you quite often go, you know, when you've felt like changing, when you've done that gear change, have you been right all the time?
Yeah.
Just trust it. If you think it's ready for a gear change, it is. You've got a good feel for the car.
Where am I going down?
The road ahead again towards Botany.
So this lane.
Yep. It's a little bit easier here now that you can use both lanes to go ahead, because people used to chop in at the other side. Cool.
They were silly, that.
Well, they take a chance, and it's the one thing you can't afford to do when you're driving is take unnecessary risks.
Where the hell did that car come from?
In a hurry. So you can see how easy it is for them to sneak up behind you.
I saw the other one, not that one. Am I going straight on there?
Yes, please. I take it you're going to work or are you going home?
I'm going to work.
Alright. Should have asked you that at the start, of course, but it's not
Do you want me to park at Tesco's?
Yeah, you can
Do you
do,
want me
yeah.
to go in here and park in there? Or at the front?
No, let's go up there, up through the town, because it's good practice up there. That's where you're working, you need to learn the part there.
I park at back.
Alright. This is more of a challenge. It's good for you.
It's horrible at back. I want to show you.
So what's...
What?
So how do you get around the back of there?
Where Tesco's is, but it's like a little gate, but it's like literally... Oh no, I don't even want to park there. I'll scratch my car. You can fit like... They fitted about three cars in there once, but I don't know how they do it.
Wait a minute.
Where am I going into it then?
Yeah. If we can find a parking spot, drop into there. If not, well, we'll just have to do the best we can.
Okay.
This is a good place for hazard perception.
It's town? Oh, look at the little kids.
So there's some here if we can't find one round there. Oh, there's loads over there.
Do you want me to parallel park?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, you can park up, you decide.
You decide, I'll parallel park. It's okay. Should I park here?
Yeah, if you think you can knock yourself out.
Okay. Right here. You trust me, don't you? This is an okay place to park. We can get by there. That's fine.
Just thinking, right, you might want to go forward a little bit, give yourself a bit more room, so you're not using the full space here. I mean, if you're happy to do it where you are, I'll shut up. I'll be quiet.
What?
It's alright.
No, tell me.
You can see where we're starting here.
Yeah.
You're losing a bit of turning time if you start a little bit
There's
further
loads of
forward.
room.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
I'll shut up then.
No, it's fine. Now he thinks I'm moving off. No, he ain't. Is it a... Oh, no.
There you go.
Let me just do what I'm doing.
Right,
Don't be
I'll shut up.
confusing me now. There's people walking about. You honestly don't think I can do it?
Oh no, I think you can do it. I was just trying to be helpful.
I know you are.
I'll pack that
Now actually, now I feel like I should have done something.
in. No, you're fine. You're fine.
What?
No?
What?
I'm getting out your way.
I don't think this one's a good one. I've done better.
I think you might be surprised.
I can level it.
I think it's better than you think it is.
It's got plenty of room in it. Yeah? Yeah? No, they've got plenty of room to get out.
It's me that needs to get out.
You've got plenty of room to get out.
Of course I have. You hadn't gone right to the back of the car, so you'd lost a little bit of space to work with, but I forgot how good you are at this, so you didn't need it.
I'm not that good.
What do you mean you're not that good?
I love doing parallel parking. I don't know why. I don't know why people don't like it.
Do you know why people don't like it? It's because they've got 101 things to remember. Because when they were taught how to do it, their instructor said, get your car 3 foot away from there, get this bit lined up with his mirror there, then when you come back, get the back of your car lined up with his car, put 1 turn to the left on the steering, bring the car around to 45 degrees, and when the top of the back seat or the bottom of the wing, when that lines up with the curb, go 2 turns to the right, bring the car in to get it straight, then 1 turn to the left, and you've got all that to remember, and you think, oh. And of course you've only got to forget one thing, and the whole job's knacked. Where, you know,
I don't know how I do it, I just do it.
Just do it, yeah. The reason that you're able to do it, and it's like, can you remember when we did the Bay Park? And there's that point, isn't there, where you can see the bay clearly, and then you reverse back a bit, and then you can't see the bay anymore. It's gone. And that's the point where people go, but even though you cannot see it, you can still have a pretty good guess as to where it is, because you're used to measuring stuff like that. You're used to walking down the road and judging how far away things are from you. So by using those skills that you've got inbuilt, you just judge it. And it's as simple. So it's, you know, at the time I think I said to you it was guesswork. It's educated guesswork, isn't it? Because you've got a good idea where you ended up. And it's like, yeah, you've got a good idea where that car is. You don't need to know exactly that, you know, but you can work out you're probably about that far away from it, and then you went forward. We can all do that. So by dipping into that and using them skills that you've got, you can do all sorts of stuff. So that's why it doesn't bother you, because you just worked out how to do it on your own. And there's no complication.
I have a lot of things to remember. So when I'm driving, I've got then more time to like do my mirror checks and my observations instead of having to remember all these things how to drive, really.
That's right. If you have a look at how many hours we've done, I think is today 13? Something like that. Look at what you can do.
I know. I just wish I passed my theory.
Wednesday.
And I will. Gonna revise so hard.
What it's about then, really, I mean, have a look at the book and tick off the targets that you've done, and then we'll fill any gaps. We'll do dual carriageways whenever you're ready to do them. And then it's just a case of just doing it again and again and again and again and again, and just keep going over it until you feel completely relaxed about it.
Right now, we've gone over loads of stuff and I'm more better at it.
Hit a lot of things today. I didn't hit anything today, but we came across a lot of situations.
What do you mean today? I've never hit out.
I mean, we hit the situations, we didn't hit anything.
Okay.
And it's just about gaining more experience now and applying the knowledge that you've got to the situations as they come up. There's nothing new to learn. It's all about judgment of speed and time and distance and the world around you, and making the car do what you want it to do to fit in with what's around. Easy peasy.